Hey guys, I'm Dave. I'm your host. Thanks so much for booking the camper. I figured I would take a couple of minutes and send you this quick video of a couple of tips and tricks that should make your stay nice and easy breezy. Let's talk about it. First, your awning provides great cover, but also catches a lot of rain. So one thing to keep in mind when you're using it, these little bars here are meant to give a little bit of angle to the canopy. It just helps the rain run off. Don't use them to hang a bunch of clothes or towels if you could, but pick one side, drop it, and that's where the rain's gonna fall if it happens to come. Come on inside and let's take a look how to control it. So if it gets a little windy, be sure to roll it up. Best way to do that, shut this door about halfway like it is, and then use the awning retract button. And if you wanna bring it in, just push it on up. Let's talk about the panel for a second. It's got cool features like how much battery's in there, how much water's in the freshwater tank, your poop tank, your gray water, and your second gray water. So just keep an eye on that from time to time. Important notes here though. Your lights that control most of the inside is this interior. Secondary is the awning, that's for outside. And accent is pretty cool lights. Dance party, dance party. These two buttons right here, you shouldn't really have to mess with them at all. But in the event of something major and you need to slide them in, these are the entire walls. So if I push this one to come in, it's gonna slowly move that whole wall in. Let's just avoid messing with it though. Everyone's favorite button, the air conditioner. This is your thermostat. This thermostat only runs this air conditioning unit. Now, that air conditioning unit feeds the entire camper. You won't have to mess with this at all. Just be sure to leave these vents closed. In the event that you come in and you're super hot and you want some cold air, you can open that for just a minute, get some big breeze, but be sure to close it back. Otherwise, you're gonna end up with condensation drip and it might end up overworking the AC and turning it off for a little bit. Now, this is your bunkhouse air conditioner. This one only feeds this little tiny room. Leave this vent open. If you want to control the temperature, just grab this little guy here. That is lower temperature, and then obviously colder temperature. This one right here controls your fan speed. Do not leave that shut for an extended period of time. That too will end up kicking off the air. It builds pressure inside of there and you may end up with a little bit of debris. Cooking! The stove has a really cool glass top. You can fold it back, it acts as a little backsplash. Be careful when setting it down because it might smash. Turning this on is easy breezy. Kick it over here to the temperature you want, and as soon as you're ready, you'll just fire that button. The oven. This is a pilot light system. If you're familiar with starting a pilot light, you're good to go. If you're not, you simply set your knob here to fire. You'll push it in and hold it for about 15 seconds. After 15 seconds, hit your igniter and it should light off your pilot light and kick it on. If you have any troubles, just give me a shout. Best thing you can do. The radio. Push the power button to turn it on. If you want to connect your phone, just click that little arrow. That'll bring you to the selection menu and you'll use the knob to select which input you want. If you want to do Bluetooth, you'll need to connect to it, or you can use this handy dandy little iPod cord here or iPhone cord and connect your Apple device. Your stay comes equipped with some general towels and linens. All your beds will come with covers, sheets, and at least one pillow. And remember, this is a camper, so things are built to be mobile and light. So be sure if you're going to shut your doors, always double check to make sure that there's not a latch holding it in. Don't be afraid of the door. This one does need a little bit of a slam. Your shower. It's equipped with a secondary shutoff. So when you're using the shower and you go to turn it on and no water comes out, check that secondary. That'll be sure to get the water flowing for you. All right, now a stinky question. How to use this thing? Lid up, do your business, close it, and push the pedal. Hold for 5 seconds, and you're good to go. It's worth repeating. Leave this vent open, and leave that vent closed. There are a few lights in the camper that are not connected to the switch, such as this little guy over the couch. There's a little button right in the very center. Push the button, it deactivates it. Push it again, turns it on. Easy peasy. Best part, your hot water is tankless. You can control it right here next to the thermostat. As it's running, you can adjust the temperature if you choose. I like 111, it does get pretty spicy. One last thing about the pantry closet. You have a nice little key hook as soon as you walk in. For those with pups, Got a nice little leash hook right here, built for dogs up to 80 pounds, theoretically. Need to store some larger items. Up front, you have a little storage. The white key is the one that locks it, but you've got plenty of room in there to be able to store maybe a paddleboard, inflatable paddleboard, or whatever gear you got. All right, and lastly, the summer kitchen. Summer kitchen's pretty straightforward. All you got to do, grab your grill here, pull it on out nice and easy. The hose should come already connected underneath with the gas on, so be careful. Grab that line, come over here to the other side, pull back on the disconnect, and simply click it on. Make sure it's got a nice snug fit, and then you'll be grilling in no time. All right, well, I really hope you guys enjoy your stay at the Kello camper. If there's any questions or if there's anything that you need, you should have my cell phone number. Feel free to shoot me a text or give me a call. Thanks so much. Hope you all have fun.